Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. This is Brother Rumble with the Most True Podcast. I want to thank you for stopping by to check out this video. Listen, I'm going to ask you, if this is your first time watching, please comment down below with your name and where you're watching from. And if you are a regular watcher, you can do the same. Also, if this is your first time, please consider subscribing to the channel if you like this content and hit that bell notification so you can be notified whenever we go live or whenever we post up new content. Guys, I know you're anxious to get back into the video. I thank you for taking time out to watch this commercial break. Without further ado, let's get back into the video. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. I am your host, Jason Rembert, and you are tuned into the Moments of True Podcast. Guys, listen, I tell y'all all of the time that you can literally be doing anything, anywhere, but you have chosen these next few minutes to chill with your boy, and I appreciate that. And for that, you get an applause. So, guys, I'm pretty sure that y'all are aware. It came out about 2 days ago that Naomi Raine and Chandler Moore were leaving Maverick City. Now, Maverick City really hit the scene during the pandemic. They are known for some of the best worship music around. Chandler Moore and Naomi Raine have been instrumental in the success of Maverick City. But Maverick City, it has also been a group that has been marked with controversy. There has been allegations of sexual immorality. There's been allegations of drug abuse and many other things going on within the group. I have to give a shout out to Marcus Rogers because Marcus Rogers was one of the first ones to bring this stuff to light concerning some of the allegations that was going on with Maverick City. And more often than not, Maverick City began to link up with the likes of Kurt Franklin and different other ones. And once you start hitting mainstream gospel, it's very rare do you stay in a state of purity. So Naomi Raine and Chandler Moore are the latest ones to leave Maverick City. We all know that Dante Bowe left Maverick City a number of years ago, especially with under a lot of scrutiny because he posted in a very inappropriate picture of himself online. He came out and did a couple of interviews about that. He left Maverick City. He talked about why he left Maverick City because he felt like that there was, the gospel arena you can only get so big. It's too crowded in the gospel arena, and that he had a heart to go secular. And Dante Bowe has went secular, and I believe he's had some type of moderate success with some of his secular music. And now they haven't said it, guys, but it kind of seems like Naomi Raine and Chandler Moore are kind of heading that way because I'm gonna put up their statements here. They released some statements today online via their Instagrams, kind of talking about their decision and why they chose to leave. And a lot of times, especially in Chandler's case, when you are enjoying the heights of success that he is enjoying in the gospel arena, a lot of times, a lot of those mega artists like Kurt Franklin, different ones, they'll start talking to you about how you can go secular and get even more fame, even more money, better opportunity. So when you start when you guys begin to listen to Chandler Moore's statements and you start listening to him talk about his personal career, you can kind of listen. You need to listen to it with some sharp ears because I'm here to tell you guys, if they're going secular, I believe they are going secular. And so many times we've seen it. Gospel artists come out, some of the greatest worship music you've ever heard, and they feel like they hit a ceiling or they feel like they can do better, or they use the excuse, we're going to share the gospel with the world, and they go secular when really it's in their hearts to do the whole time. Now, I'm not saying that they started out that way, but sooner or later they go secular. So, guys, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put up Naomi Raine's. This is her official statement that she posted online, and we are gonna read it all together. I am going to this up. I'm gonna go down into the small box, and we are going to read her statement together. Hold on. Let's Let me get myself together here. Okay. It says, after a lot of prayer and consideration, I've decided that now is the best time to share that I am no longer a part of Maverick City Music. Being a part of Mav truly changed my life. What started as a group of folks singing in a shed has turned into something I could never even imagined. This journey has changed my life forever. I don't regret one simple thing: the highs, the lows, the lessons, all of it. I've learned so much about God, about people, and about myself, and I will always carry those lessons with me. Every song I was a part of was written and sung from a pure place. Just me wanting to please God and know I believe God. And now I believe God has given me the green light to step into what He's calling me to do individually. Still writing, still singing, still worshiping, and leading others into worship on my own. I always love and support the incredible artists I started this with, and I'm so grateful for the time we shared creating something that touched people all over the world. I hold onto those moments and will never forget what God did with a bunch of people who just loved God's presence. To every single person who prayed for us, sung the songs, shown love, and supported along the way, thank you, truly. Just have You have no idea what that means to me. This isn't really an ending, but a new beginning, a new chapter. I'm excited about the music, the ministry, and the purpose ahead. God's not done yet. With gratitude and love, Naomi Raine. Okay, guys, let me break this statement. Let's break down this statement a little bit, okay? Um, you have to ask yourself a lot of times, what causes these groups to dissipate? What causes these groups to leave? Now you have to understand something too. Their manager went and did um a podcast interview a few weeks ago. The manager of Maverick City. And if you listen to that interview from the manager, he is very much about that money. He's very much about pushing the product that was Maverick City, and how Maverick City were breaking barriers, out trending everybody, out downloading everybody, and making millions of dollars off these young people singing. He bragged about how he won awards for Maverick City, and a lot of of his interview was cornerly based, just pretty much, beating his chest on how he took Maverick City. He had never really been a manager before, but how he took this sound that the church was rejecting, and he took a bunch of black kids singing white worship music, mixed it together, and here you had Maverick City. And how during the pandemic they took the gospel music, the gospel industry by storm, which they did. There are so many churches that get up on Wednesdays and Sundays and Saturdays and singing Maverick City songs during their praise and worship. So you have to ask yourself, when these people leave the group and they start to venture out into their own solo careers, a lot of time, what is the reason? A lot of the reason, brothers and sisters, is behind the money.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the
When people begin, because you got to remember now, the manager was talking about how when the money came in, the money was split equally between the group. Dante Bowe also stated in his interview the reason why he left was because of finances. He felt like he wasn't getting paid the way he should get paid, because if you were just a singer, you got paid a certain fee. If you was a musician, you got paid a certain fee. If you were a writer and a composer and a singer like Chandler Moore, you got paid more than everybody else. So a lot of times these people feel like, well, within the fan base, I have my own fans within the fan base, and I can go out and make my own money, make my own way if I leave the group. So, guys, what I'm gonna do now is I am about to play Chandler Moore's statement, not play, but show his statement, and we're gonna go on from there. Okay. Let me make sure I got the right statement up there. Yeah, here we go. This is Chandler Moore's statement, guys. Y'all listen to the wording from Chandler Moore's statement. Okay. He said, these last 2 years, I've been locked in on what really matters in my life and in my career. It's been scary at times, but it also has been full of fresh vision and real excitement about the future. With that, I've made the bittersweet decision to end my relationship with Maverick City Music. When we started Mav, I was grateful to have a community, a belonging, while fulfilling my dream of making music that would help people experience God. And we did that in ways I couldn't have imagined. The transition isn't easy. Maverick is something I poured my heart into, so it's almost like saying goodbye to your own kid. I know there may be press and conversation around certain business matters that my legal team is handling, but my heart, my energy, and my focus are on what's ahead. The dream hasn't changed. It's stepping into the next phase, ready to share my story and make music that helps people feel a little more human, a little more understood, and a little less alone. Now, my question is, where's God? Where's Jesus in this statement? It says, to the fans and supporters, thank you for rocking with me from the start. Your love, stories, and encouragement have healed me in low moments. To Naomi, Brandon, Dante, Aaron, Joel, HB, MJ, and everyone else who officially a part. And unfortunately, because there were hundreds of you, I think about all the good times and moments each of y'all have encouraged me and been there for me, and y'all are legends. And I can't believe I got to work with you all in this very special moments. I won't forget. So that is Chandler Moore's statement. Now I want to go back to this one when he says he wants to make music that makes people feel a little more human, a little more understood, and a little less alone. Now, you have to listen to the wordplay. When he says a little more human, a lot of people like to say, well, I'm just a human, I make mistakes. This is the wordplay that people make when they're trying to smooth over the transition into more secular music. I want to make music that makes you feel a little more human. I want to make music that makes you feel a little more understood and a little less alone. So my question is, what type of people want to feel more human and more understood and less alone? Because to me, when you hear that, it seems like wordplay that is designed for a particular group of people. Understand, what are you saying when you say this? Now, I'm not trying to throw conspiracy stuff out here, guys, and see what sticks. Okay, I'm not trying to do that. But you have to understand and listen to wordplay. When these people make these type of statements, you better believe they're going secular. They're going secular. They're going to where the money is. They're going to where they can maximize their gift and get the most earned income that they can. Because apparently you church folk don't pay enough. So, guys, let me know down in the comments below, what are y'all thoughts on this topic. I'm gonna ask you before you head out, please like this video. I need you to give it a thumbs up, feed it to the algorithm, guys. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Okay. And if you would like to be a blessing to the channel, you can do so one of three ways: through $ Remember Media Group, PayPal Remember Media Group, or you can scan the QR code on the screen or the QR code in the top right corner of the screen, right above my head. Okay, whatever you give, guys, will be a blessing, and I would truly appreciate it. So, guys, in the pin comment down below, I want to know, what are your thoughts on this issue? Do you think that Naomi and Chandler are about to go secular, or no? Do you think they're going to stay gospel and more people will be touched by their ministries? Guys, let me know. Until next time, this is Brother Remember. Know this: you are truly blessed in Jesus' name.